Introduction to elephants, gentle giants of nature. Amid the golden light of dawn on the African savanna, a colossal figure stands silently like a living monument. It is the elephant, the largest land animal on Earth, a symbol of wisdom, strength, and calm. With ears wide like fans, a long versatile trunk, and eyes filled with depth, the elephant has long been revered in many cultures. But beyond their striking appearance, what truly makes them special is their gentle heart and deep bond with family. Elephants possess an incredible memory. The saying, "an elephant never forgets," exists for a reason. They can recall the locations of waterholes, dangers, and even familiar human voices for years. They are not simply large animals, they are living souls, full of awareness and emotion. And so, our story begins here, in the wild, where a wondrous world unfolds with each heavy, thoughtful step of these majestic beings. Daily life of elephants, the journey of a family. Elephant life is never solitary. They live in large herds, true extended families, where bonding is the core of survival. At the center is the matriarch, the eldest female, who leads the herd with wisdom earned over decades. Within the herd, the young calves are cared for not just by their mothers, but by aunts, sisters, and even older cousins. They play, learn to use their trunks, learn to sense danger, and discover the meaning of affection and trust. By day, the herd travels the vast grasslands, grazing on leaves, bark, fruit, anything green and fresh. By night, they rest together, huddled close as if sharing warmth and dreams. Their lives may seem simple, yet they are deeply rich, filled with moments of tenderness, learning, and togetherness. Watching them, one cannot help but feel we are looking at a mirror of our own society, a world of care, forgiveness, and enduring love. Searching for water in the dry season, the quest for survival. When the dry season arrives, the once lush landscape turns brittle and cracked. The grasses die, trees stand bare, and puddles disappear. For massive creatures like elephants, water is not just essential, it is life itself. The matriarch leads the herd across scorched earth, often walking for miles each day. But they are not wandering blindly. With their remarkable memory, elephants remember hidden waterholes that have existed for generations, even if they are now buried beneath dust. Finally, a glimmer of hope, a shallow pool, a whisper of survival. The pace quickens. The young elephants trot forward excitedly. They splash, bathe, and drink as if each drop were a treasure. In these moments of hardship, their intelligence, resilience, and quiet determination shine. The elephant, steady and wise, becomes the symbol of enduring life in even the harshest landscapes. Maternal love and bonding, love without words. In the wild, where life and death coexist closely, maternal love emerges as something pure and sacred. Among elephants, this love is shown through gentle trunk touches, close footsteps, and a constant, watchful presence. A newborn calf is surrounded by affection, not only from its mother but from the entire herd. Each member helps raise it, offering protection, warmth, and guidance. The calf learns its first steps under its mother's shadow. It learns which plants are edible, what sounds mean danger, and how to find comfort in the touch of family. When the calf stumbles, the mother is there to lift it. When the calf tires, she pauses the entire herd. On cold nights, she lies down beside her baby, becoming a shield against the wind. This is more than instinct, it is deep, unwavering love, love that speaks not with words, but with presence, with patience, and with sacrifice. In that, elephants are not so different from us. Lurking danger, when nature is no longer safe. The world of elephants is not what it once was. The vast lands they once roamed freely are shrinking. Forests fall to axes, grasslands are fenced off, and old trails vanish under concrete and wire. Yet the greatest threat they face is not drought or predators, it is the human hunger for ivory. Many elephants are killed for their tusks, symbols of age, power, and survival turned into commodities. Families are torn apart, orphans wander, the herd grows smaller and more cautious with each loss. Sometimes, an elephant stands beside its fallen companion, unmoving. It doesn't understand the violence. It only knows something precious is gone. What was once a haven is now a place of fear. Behind their strength, elephants carry grief. If we do not act, this story may end, not in silence, but in sorrow. Separation and grief, the sadness in elephant eyes. Few know that elephants mourn. They grieve, they cry. A calf that loses its mother may grow quiet, withdrawn, lost. Researchers have watched elephants return to the bones of their dead, touching skulls with their trunks. Lingering in silence, covering remains with branches like a farewell ritual. This is mourning, a silent funeral spoken not with words, but with presence and memory. Even days or weeks later, some elephants return to the site, standing alone, as if still waiting, still remembering. Elephants don't just live, they feel. They remember, and they carry sorrow like we do. In their eyes, we see not instinct, but soul. Hope and conservation, when humans become allies. Yet not all is lost. Across the world, people are fighting to protect elephants. Sanctuaries rise. Wildlife rangers risk their lives. Orphaned elephants are rescued, healed, and raised with compassion. Caretakers feed them, bathe them, teach them to trust again. Over time, the elephants begin to recover. They roam forests, splash in rivers, lift their trunks to the sky. These efforts are not in vain. Each rescued elephant is a life reclaimed, a soul saved. It is hope, living, breathing, and trumpeting through the trees. It is a reminder that humanity can be a force of healing. And that maybe, just maybe, we are not too late. Ending, a symbol of wisdom and eternity. On a hill at sunset, a great elephant stands alone, watching the world below. The golden light casts long shadows across its wrinkled skin, each line telling a story written by time. The elephant is more than just an animal. It is wisdom embodied. It walks slowly but surely, like nature itself. With its memory, it holds knowledge of generations, of rain patterns, ancient trails, and lost loved ones. It visits old places, not to survive, but to remember. And though the world changes, the elephant remains, a guardian of the earth, a voice of the wild. When you look into its eyes, you don't just see a creature. You see history. You see heart. You see hope.